everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time since I've posted a video, and I am terribly sorry about this. It has just been crazy with work and with my school finishing up and then summer school starting, and I now am feeling in the mood, and I'm so excited to be sharing with you guys my June favorites. I have not posted a favorites video since, girl, I don't even know. Was it March or was it February? Or was it, I don't even know. It's been a while. I wanted to post one in April. I even filmed it and everything, but it just was not up to par. And then I wanted to post a May one, but just time got away from me, and it was already like mid-June by the time I was like, okay, well, so much for May favorites. So I'm filming this now, ready to go for you guys so that I can get this on time out, and yeah, June favorites. I'm gonna stop babbling on now. Okay, so first let me just address the situation going on right now. I am filming in my windowsill in my room because that's like the best lighting that I can get with the best, you know, somewhat best background. My cat is currently behind the camera in the windowsill, like in the curtains. So there's a bunch of like shifting of the blinds. So if you hear any of that in the background, and now he's shifting my camera, hold on. So if you hear any of that in the background, that is what it is. My cat is being a weirdo as always. Okay, so the first favorites that I wanted to talk about were my brushes that I've been loving this month. I have two favorites. One is just amazing. I don't even know why I haven't been using this. So this is a Morphe brush. It came in my vegan brush set collection that I got from them way back. It came with like literally I think 18 brushes or something like that, and this was in there. I really haven't used it before. I think I may have tried like contouring with it before, but it's too fluffy and it's not really big enough to be a powder brush, so I really just didn't have any use for it. And then recently I was really wanting to change up my brush, my blush brush. I don't know why I always get tongue-tied with that. My blush brush. I was trying to change it up because I really wasn't like that into it. The brush I was using was okay, but I just felt like it really wasn't blending out the product as much as I would have liked. So I found this bad boy just sitting there and all my brushes, and I'm like, that looks like it'd be a good size for a blush application. So I tried it out and I fell in love. It is the perfect blush brush. I have never tried a blush brush this good ever. Maybe I've just been late to the blush brush train because I really haven't tried that much. I haven't really veered from my favorite in a very long time, but this is just so good. It's just the right amount of density. As you can tell, it's not too thick to where the blush is gonna go everywhere, but it's not too thin and small either to where you have to really blend it to get it, you know, it's not like one specific spot. It is big enough to where it blends out, but not big, like not too big, if you get what I'm saying. The bristles are so incredibly soft. I don't have anything else to say about it other than yes. The next brush I want to talk about is this one right here. I actually got it in my Ipsy Glam bag it was either last month or the month before. Pretty sure it was last month. This is a brush from Glamour Dolls. It's the number 10 brush, and it's basically just like a regular dome-shaped pencil brush. I've just been loving it so much because it's not like any dome-shaped brush I have. A lot of those are really thick, and they're just good for like literal like pencils sort of application. They're really not fluffy, so that, you know, you can have a precise application while you also can blend it out as well. So this is perfect because it is dome shaped, it is thick, and the bristles are nice and precise, but it also, the bristles are very soft, so that you get a nice buffing technique in it as well. I also, of course, really love the design on it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's little whales on it, and that is just the cutest thing ever. So I'm loving this brush. Speaking of this blush brush, I have been loving some new blush this month. It is from e.l.f. Now, I have not fallen in love with an e.l.f. product in a really long time. I picked this up because I've been hearing a lot of good things about all of the e.l.f. stuff that came out recently, and I think Kathleen Lights may have done a video on these blushes, but I basically just picked this up. They have two different versions. They have a light and a dark, or a light and a medium or something. This is of course the light palette for lighter skin tones. I don't know, I just don't know. I'm speechless. These blushes are insanely pigmented. Let me just do a little swatcheroo. Not only are they butter, but they are so incredibly pigmented. Now, they're not so much to where like you're gonna be like overwhelmed with the pigmentation, but they're just the right amount of pigment and consistency that you need in a good quality blush. And the colors, I love them all. I've tried them all. I am obsessed with them all. They are just insane, and especially for summer, a lot of these pinks are definitely on trend for spring and summer. I love the fact that e.l.f. incorporated this really beautiful sort of terracotta, like peachish blush. It's just absolutely stunning. Look at the pigmentation on all those blushes. It's not those types of blushes that are really flaky, that are going to just kind of flake off of you. These last all day. The one I'm wearing today is this one down here, which has, I'm sorry I'm blinding you, down or up here. This one is my favorite. It's basically like just a nice peachy pink color. It's got a little bit of a coral in it, but it also has flecks of gold shimmer in it. And I'm not really one for shimmery blushes, but I feel like in the summertime, just to get that extra added glow, it is so gorgeous. And the thing is also, this isn't like a chunky glitter blush, you know what I'm saying? It's very finely milled glitter or shimmer in it, and it really looks just like a natural sort of nice sheen to the skin. All of them are so great, and of course the best thing about this is the price point for what you're getting. All four of these blushes, I don't remember the exact price, but I guarantee you it's under $10. So highly recommend that. Okay, so now let's talk about concealer. I have talked about this concealer before in the past, and I don't think I gave it enough credit. When I first talked about it, I first got it in a haul video, and I had tried it maybe, you know, 3 or 4 times within a week before I actually filmed my review video. This was a couple months back, and I said, you know, it was a really good consistency, really good coloring, very brightening, but I just didn't think it was that covering for under your eyes. And the more I apply it, the more I love it, and I take back that statement. This is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay, and it is phenomenal. I have not put this down. There's not been a single day in June where I have not used this concealer. Let's just soak that in for a second. Not a single day. That's how much I love this concealer. I have it on today, and as you can see, coverage is perfect. What I have been doing actually is mixing it with another concealer, and it seems to be literally my perfect application. So the Maybelline Fit Me concealer is kind of more along, or the shade that I have, it's a very peach undertone base to it. It's the lightest one. I think it's the porcelain shade of the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. So I literally apply that right underneath my eyes where the darkness really shows up, and then I use this to really kind of go over that and highlight in the regular highlighted areas, and blend that out with a wet beauty blender, and it is phenomenal. I mean, I love it. But even then, even if I wasn't using the Fit Me, this is perfect on its own as well, but I feel like the Fit Me just enhances it even more. So definitely try those two together out, because they are just the bomb. An eyeliner that I've been loving for June has been, of course, this ColourPop. Literally the only thing I don't like about ColourPop's packaging is the fact that it rubs off so quickly. Like, literally, I have this and another product in my favorites, and I won't be able to tell you the exact thing that it's called because it's all rubbed off. I mean, literally, like, there's nothing on it except a little bit of ColourPop's name in it. That's it. So I know that this color is Swerve. It's just the basic black liner. I think it's just the cream gel liner. I put it underneath in my lower lash line, the waterline right there, just to add that nice kind of pop of dimension under there. But it literally lasts all day. No joke. I just run this under my waterline like maybe 2 or 3 times and it stays all day. Absolutely cannot get enough of it. I've been using it almost every single day. Okay, so let's talk about lips. I love talking about lips. If I could, I could just talk all day about all my favorite lip products at the moment, but I am going to narrow it down and just keep it nice and short for you guys. I feel like this video is going to be long enough already. So these two right here are my favorite lip products of the month. First one I'm going to talk about is this one right here that I'm actually wearing on my lips currently. And this is the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip, and it's in the shade Naked Ladies. It's a very cool toned pinkish red, and I absolutely love it for these summer months that are going on right now because it is a little bit more moisturizing. It's not quite as drying. I will say satin lips definitely do not stay as long as the ultra matte lips do. They do leave quite a nice stain on your lips though, so that's a nice thing about it, is that no matter what, you still have some sort of coloring on your lips, but they do tend to wear off, and sometimes I do find that they wear off like on my face. Like, it's typically when I'm like doing something like eating or drinking, so just be aware of that. The next product I have legit worn probably 3/4 of the entire month, and that's saying something because my lip products, I switch them out so often. And this is the Butter Gloss from NYX. It's in the shade Angel Food Cake. Okay, it's not an intense butter gloss, so it's not gonna give you that bam sort of color to the glossiness, but it gives you glossiness with just the perfect amount of nice natural coloring to it. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. And you guys, I'm sure you already know how much I am in love with mauve shades, especially for like cheeks and lips. Yes, give it to me. So the fact that I found this sort of mauve-y nude lip gloss, I'm done. Like, I'm done. All right, so let's talk about face some more. I've got a bronzer that gives me life. It just gives me so much life. This is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I'm sure you guys have heard about it because it has been going around YouTube like crazy. I don't know what that was. No, crazy. It's been going around like crazy. What to say about this bronzer? It is freaking amazing. I don't know how many skin tones that I'd necessarily be able to recommend it to because it is such a light, kind of cool toned bronzer. I don't feel like darker skin tones are gonna be able to pull this color off necessarily. It may either blend into their skin or make their skin just look ashy. I wish that they had more of a range of this specific type of formula, because the formula of this bronzer, you guys, is so soft. It's literally silk. Like, it's silk. And the coloring of it is beautiful. And let's just talk about the smell. Even if you're not gonna go buy it, just go smell it. Just go to the drugstore and just smell it. Like, literally smells like coconuts and beaches and paradise and sweet kind of pineapple-y scents. Like, ugh. Next, I want to talk about one eyeshadow. I have been loving a bunch of different eyeshadows this month, to say the least, but there has been one shadow in particular that I've literally worn almost every single day in some form of fashion, whether just slapping it on my lids or putting it in the crease or really, you know, deepening out my smoky look or whatever I'm doing. I'm using this. This is the Karity eyeshadow in Enod. So beautiful. It's just the perfect sort of brick brown shade. It's got a little tinge of red in it, and I just feel like it's so freaking like versatile. It's so buttery. It's highly pigmented, so literally I just barely dust my brush in it, dust it off, and it's already picked up a ton of product. I don't know if y'all can even, let me see if I can make it a little bit more pigmented. Is this, there we go. Okay, you see that? It's probably my favorite brown eyeshadow. Alright, the last makeup product I want to talk about is lashes. These lashes are beautiful. I have them on right now. Do a little modeling for you, a little posing. They're so sick, you guys, so sick. They're really long, really luscious and fluffy lashes. These are the Queen Bees from Coco Lashes, and they're so cheap. They're less than $10, and any lashes that I can get that are high quality lashes that look expensive for cheap, yes. If any of y'all follow Lustrelux, which I'm sure the majority of you do, Lustrelux Katie here on YouTube is the one who has been constantly talking about these lashes, and I have to just give her a round of applause because these are freaking amazing. I literally ordered like 10 pairs. Like, alright, I feel winded. I don't even know why these videos are so long. It's just so much to talk about. Okay, so I'm now going to be talking about hair products. I've got 2 products to talk about today. The first product is this right here. I have been loving this for a couple of months now. Ever since I posted that haul video I did a couple months back, I've been using this product, and it's just freaking bomb. It's called Ouai, even though it's spelled like Y or something. It's O-U-A-I, Ouai. It's their hair oil. I'm always a little skeptical of hair oils because my hair is dry, so it can definitely benefit from an oil, but it also tends to weigh my fine hair down because it really grabs onto the oil and it weighs my hair down. It makes my hair look really greasy, and it's just not a fun process to put oil in your hair when you're on your way to work and then literally your hair looks oily the whole day. So I was kind of skeptical about this, but the price was right. I've heard a lot of good reviews about it, and so I picked it up. I have not looked back. This stuff not only does it smell freaking amazing, I can't even describe it. It's just kind of a little bit sweet, really fresh smelling, really, really good. But basically what you do, or what I do, is I just literally pump, like, you just need like one tiny pump. That's all you need. And I literally just rub it through my hands just to get it nice and warmed up. And I'll just go like this to my hair. Just like this. You want to concentrate it more on the ends, and then whatever leftover hair oil you have, bring it up on top. Just kind of bring it up a little bit here. And what it does is it not only nourishes your hair to make it nice and soft and smooth, but it really adds a nice, beautiful shine to it. I just love it so much. It's supposed to also be protecting of your hair if you're going to use it before you go in with a straightener or any sort of heated product. On the plus side, it also is supposed to help lock in any coloring that you have done to your hair. So it's just really color protecting. It is well worth the money, let me tell you. I recently ran out of my Paul Mitchell Heat Seal hair protectant, thermal protectant spray. Long story short is I recently picked up this. It's the BTZ Beyond the Zone Smooth Criminal. It's a thermal protectant spray, and what I love about this stuff is that it's a spray. Like, it's not liquid. I have not ever tried any sort of thermal protectant spray that's not liquid. It's literally like a hairspray sort of application, but it's just really lightweight. I had a lot of perceptions about how it was going to be because I have never tried it before, but I will say I am obsessed with this stuff. Not only does it freaking smell amazing, ugh, it smells so good. It's not weighing down my hair. It's not drying. It protected my hair. I didn't feel like it was dry even more from the straightening. Sometimes if I don't use a protectant and I straighten, I can literally like see my hair like splitting and just getting even more dry. I didn't feel like that at all with this. I love it. Okay, and then the last 2 products are going to be kind of skin related. First one is a perfume. This is the Coco Chanel Mademoiselle perfume. I have been using this for months. I got it for Christmas last December, and I haven't talked about it yet, but I wanted to throw it in this month because I have been wearing it quite often, and it just smells really nice and clean and fresh and, you know, feminine. It's not too like sexy smelling. I have a couple of those that I love as well. I looked up the notes for you guys for this perfume, and it says the top notes are bergamot, No joke, I freaking love bergamot, and orange. So it does have a little bit of a citrusy smell to it. A heart of jasmine and morning rose petals, so it is very florally as well. It has a base of patchouli, vetiver, whatever that is, vanilla, and white musk. It's a little pricey, I will say that, but I'd highly recommend it. Or just go get a little sample of it, or maybe just one of those little rollerball things. It smells really good. Mwah. Okay, and my last thing I'm talking about, and then we're done, is this baby right here. This is the Nivea Essentially Enriched Body Lotion, and it's supposed to nourish and enrich. It's got almond oil for a noticeably smoother skin. And this is, they have down here the different types or the different versions of this particular lotion. This one is the dry to very dry. I heard about this first from Shayla here on Makeup Shayla here on YouTube. It's very rich. It has like a scale down here from light to rich, and it's the richest. So it is very, very thick. So as you can see, it's not a super lightweight sort of lotion. It's thick, but it also dries really quickly. It's very nourishing. Really, your skin automatically feels hydrated. You know, some lotions you have to keep applying, and then you start to kind of feel nourishment. No, this is nourishment right away, baby. So as you can tell, it leaves your skin with just such a nice sheen to it. I don't know if y'all can tell, just catching in certain lights, it's just a very nice sheen to it. So just dull skin, you really don't get any sort of, you know, light reflection or anything like that. But this stuff is so thick and nourishing that it just leaves your skin instantly hydrated. I love you guys so much. Thanks for sticking around, even though I haven't posted a video in forever, but I'm gonna try and get them up more. Please bear with me though, because I am in summer school for my master's program, and I'm taking 2 classes, lots of homework, a big load of stuff. So I'll just get them up when I get them up. Hopefully I'll have some time on Saturdays to film them and all that stuff. But anyways, let me know what you want to see next in the comment section down below. I'm gonna have the products listed in the description box, and follow me on social media. And yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I don't think I said I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. This is my baby. A really good color, and I have not looked back to you guys. I put it in my under the dome shaped brush. Cannot talk today. What's new? Pussycat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pussycat. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're so cute. Yes, you were.